Ever wondered who the talented actor Gary Oldman has dated throughout his life? In this video, we dive into the love life of the Dark Knight star, exploring his past relationships and the women who have captured his heart. So let's begin. Gary Oldman and Lesley Manville were married in 1987, welcomed their son Alfie Oldman in 1988, but separated just a year later in 1989, officially divorcing in 1990. Despite their split, both have maintained a cordial relationship over the years, often highlighting their commitment to co-parenting Alfie. In recent interviews, Manville has reflected on their time together, describing it as filled with love and joy before their unexpected separation. She noted that it was a tremendously lonely time following the breakup, especially since she initially chose not to confide in her family about the situation. Manville has also mentioned that they are now friends and have successfully navigated their roles as parents, even attending events like the Oscars together when both were nominated in 2018, an experience she described as bonkers. Their relationship has been characterized by mutual respect, with Manville expressing gratitude for the good times they shared and acknowledging that their experiences have shaped their successful careers in acting. After their marriage, both actors continued to thrive professionally, with Manville achieving notable acclaim for her performances in films and television. Gary Oldman and Uma Thurman had a brief but notable relationship in the early 1990s. They met while filming State of Grace in 1989, when Oldman was 31 and Thurman was just 19. The couple married in 1990 but divorced 2 years later in 1992. Thurman later described their marriage as a mistake, reflecting on the significant age difference and her lack of experience at the time, stating it was a crazy love affair that ended as it needed to. Thurman's friends noticed a change in her during her time with Oldman, suggesting that she seemed drawn to difficult personalities, which may have affected her youthful demeanor. Oldman, who was struggling with alcoholism during their marriage, has acknowledged the challenges of relationships, admitting that they can be very hard. Gary Oldman and Isabella Rossellini had a serious relationship in the mid-1990s. They met while working together on the 1994 film Immortal Beloved, a biopic about Ludwig van Beethoven. Within weeks of dating, the pair was talking marriage. Oldman and Rossellini got engaged in 1993 and lived together briefly, but their plans for marriage were derailed by Oldman's addiction issues. Rossellini gave Oldman an ultimatum at one point during their engagement: go to rehab if he wanted to marry her. He complied, but the marriage never materialized. Rossellini later reflected on their relationship, noting that it was short because Oldman was struggling with alcohol at the time. She also said she got him in his best year before his drinking spiraled out of control. Despite the challenges in their relationship, Oldman and Rossellini have maintained a cordial friendship over the years. Rossellini has kept most details of their time together private, rarely discussing it in interviews. Gary Oldman and Doña Fiorentino had a volatile 4-year marriage from 1997 to 2001. They met while attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings in 1996 and married just 5 months later, with Fiorentino pregnant with their first son Gulliver at the time. Their relationship was plagued by Oldman's ongoing struggles with alcoholism. Fiorentino later described their marriage as a nightmare and a giant car crash in which demented things happened. She claimed Oldman's drinking destroyed her self-esteem and left her broken. In 2001, during their divorce proceedings, Fiorentino accused Oldman of assaulting her in front of their children, alleging he hit her in the face with a telephone receiver. Oldman vehemently denied the accusations, calling Fiorentino a fantasist. He was granted sole custody of their sons Gulliver and Charlie. Fiorentino has since spoken out about the marriage, saying, "I would rather get eaten by a great white shark than go through that marriage again." She believes Oldman stole her children and destroyed her life. Despite the tumultuous split, Oldman has maintained a relationship with his sons. He took a break from acting to raise them. Gary Oldman and Alexandra Edinburgh were married for 6 years from 2008 to 2014. Edinburgh, a jazz and electronica singer who was 20 years younger than Oldman, filed for divorce in January 2015, citing irreconcilable differences. In the divorce settlement, Oldman was ordered to pay Edinburgh $2.2 million over the course of 4 years. Edinburgh requested that Oldman pay her attorney fees and spousal support, while asking the court not to award him spousal support. At the time of their engagement in 2008, Oldman expressed hope that this would be his last marriage, saying, "Practice makes perfect." Isn't that what they say? I'm not proud that this is my 4th marriage, but this is a good one. Hopefully, my last one. However, the couple separated more than a year before Edinburgh filed for divorce in 2015. In a statement, Oldman cited the significant age gap and different lifestyle interests as factors in their split, saying, "Alex and I had several great years together, and we shared a great love during that time. But there is big difference in our ages, and ultimately that gap inevitably revealed different lifestyle interests." Despite the divorce, Oldman and Edinburgh remained on warm, friendly terms, according to Oldman's spokesman Douglas Urbanski. Gary Oldman and Giselle Schmidt have been married since 2017. This is Oldman's 5th marriage, and it appears to be one of his most stable and happy relationships. Giselle Schmidt is a writer and art curator. She and Oldman met through mutual friends in the art world. They reportedly bonded over their shared interests in art and photography. Oldman and Schmidt married in a private ceremony at the home of Oldman's close friend and manager, Doug Urbanski, in August 2017. The wedding was a small, intimate affair with only close friends and family in attendance. This marriage came shortly after Oldman's critically acclaimed performance as Winston Churchill in Darkest Hour, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor in 2018. Schmidt was by his side throughout the award season. Unlike some of Oldman's previous relationships, his marriage to Schmidt has been characterized by stability and privacy. They occasionally appear together at public events, but generally keep their personal life out of the spotlight. Schmidt has been described as a stabilizing influence in Oldman's life. She has accompanied him to various film premieres and award ceremonies, supporting his career while maintaining her own professional identity. Oldman has spoken positively about his relationship with Schmidt in the few times he's discussed it publicly. He has credited her with bringing happiness and stability to his life. As of 2024, Oldman and Schmidt remain married and appear to have a strong, supportive relationship. They continue to balance their personal life with Oldman's ongoing successful acting career.